I don't know, man. Just
I was
like
always like into like music and that, and I could play guitar, and I knew Alan, but like we weren't like pure best pals. I remember we just kind of like knew of each other, and then I think he like up with a riff or something like that. Really.
I think with the, I don't know, I can't say for when they sort of started, but see with the new stuff that we've got, judging from the lyrics that Alan has written, you could sort of say the theme of it is literally just about sort of growing up around a sort of area like this. Not a bad area, just it's just about living with the cards of life dealt you, kind of like it sort of focuses on silly things like.
I've always loved the Irvin Welsh novels, and like I think you know, seeing the stuff he wrote about. I think I saw him say like why. Somebody asked him why he writes about like the stuff he writes about, and he says you don't learn anything from success. You only learn stuff from failure. So
I wholeheartedly believe that as well.
Yeah. So like he likes writing about nobodies and like scumbags and stuff like that, and I thought that was quite an entertaining way of like writing, like being a kind of storytelling kind of way. But like I think definitely wanted to kind of like, I know particularly I'm a big fan of punk music, and I know Josh likes punk music as well. Like you've kind of grown to be a bit of a punk fan, but you started off quite a wee mod, didn't
We've
you?
all got different influences that bring it all together, which is I think is very good.
I wasn't even into like punk music much, so he goes in.
So I think we just wanted to like have more high energy kind of songs.
You're into all your sort of old school, but I started off listening to metal music,
he's a heavy
metal bands, and then Lewis the bassist is into quite a lot of sort of lighter stuff.
True.
So when you mix everything together, it creates something a wee bit different. You know,
yeah, I'm into like old school punk and ska and stuff like that, like the Clash, the Buzzcocks, and then the Specials and Toots and the Maytals and stuff. I picked like some of the old 60s like reggae records and stuff like that, so I think that all comes into a sound a wee bit.
It's like we used to play all the time. It's like the first thing that would come out, but I feel like we've kind of progressed more onto better tunes, better sounds, different sounds. You know what I mean? Compared to what that used to be.
I think like I wrote that song when I was about 16, 17, so I think obviously my writing's changed a wee bit since.
I wasn't in the band at the time, but the impression I get is that sort of song is like the core of where it all started.
Aye. Yeah, I think like
that's it. The sort of
you can hear the genesis a wee bit of your influences in it, but like, I think
I feel I've definitely moved on to like better sounding songs, better like much more improved.
Seems a bit cringy looking back.
Something we would maybe like to revisit one day and change up. We'll see what happens.
Definitely, mate.
100%.
Like, you know, Robin's Faye.
Well, like, the new up for them through. He grew up in Govan, so like,
what?
it kind of like it fits in, you know what I mean?
Like, I lived like half the time with my dad in Penalty in Glasgow, then half the time with mum in Paisley. Do you know what I mean? So, like, but we're off at different places. But I definitely say like,
I don't think our own growing up experiences of like affects it. I think it's sort of what we've sort of like seen. Like it's just sort of like common knowledge. You see different areas in Glasgow. Like we're not. I don't know how to sort of write it.
I'd say like living in.
affected.
I'd say living in the places I lived in's definitely affected some of the stuff I write about. Like,
I think it's
you know, like the stuff. Aye, of course. Like I think the stuff that you write about if you come from places like that is going to be different from if you come from like. I was about to say a place there, but aye, so some posher areas, let's say, but like, but. Do you know what I mean?
I like to think I'm a posh boy.
I think that come. I think
fucking posh.
I think that just comes through like subconsciously. I don't think we set out to go, let's write to be working class.
Yes.
Or like wear it as some sort of badge of honour. Like,
I write what we write and we like it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
He's the man behind it all. He's fucking lyrical genius.
Where's all my money gone? Somebody get me out.
Maybe at some point.
I think it's good. We're going to definitely need to like have something at some point, but like
I quite like. As a drummer, I'm not exactly going to be heavily involved in it, but I like actually watching it. It's cool to actually watch it and not be involved. I think they did a terrific job up in Aberdeen, especially with the Specials cover. It's really good, and a sort of wee sneak peek at our new song, Mary Jane, on acoustic level, which is a lot heavier when you hear it live, but it's good to see it works both ways. And so I'd like to see it incorporated into the future as well, even though I'm not involved disably.
Yeah, totally, man. I think like every band's genesis starts off a bit rough and a bit, you know, some of the faster, high-paced stuff, but like there's always time for that kind of thing, and I think at some point we'll probably, but
No pressure, no rush.
At some point we will get to it, like and stuff and that. But for now we just kind of want to keep it like rough, ruckus, and we're kind of into it where we can when we're young. You know what I mean? Like upbeat.
Something
stuff.
Alan said when he was actually doing the interview, or when he posted about it, saying when you see a sort of live band, it's all once you do it acoustically, it's all stripped back, so you've got nothing to hide behind. And I think that's what's at the very core.
yeah, we need to become better musicians before we can do acoustic stuff.
But no, they did a really good job, and because we're sort of now getting a wee bit known for how lively we can be and how much we get into it. So it was good to see it in a sort of calmer environment. I think that's something that other people would like to see. I hope that's what other people would like to see.
It's quite funny because it's actually a lyric from a song that's not even on the EP. It's from a lyric of a song we've got called Reality TV, but like it was like a lyric. It was meant to be a bit like disillusionment, a wee bit. Like obviously it was written from the perspective of like not really getting reality TV or that whole car crash television thing.
I love it.
And like it's like if this is the stuff that we're meant to like understand or get, and then if we're meant to view it the lip a wee bit, if this is what people are into, then it's like, well, it's not my fault if you think I want cultured. Do you know what I mean? So something like that. You know, I think since we take quite an old school approach to our music as well, like influenced by some of the older punk bands, I think a lot of reviewers might think it's a bit like dated or ham-fisted because we're influenced by bands that are a bit older. Do you know what I mean? Not less contemporary. So
I think the title sort of sums up, you know, this is what we're doing, and we like it the way we like it, and we hope you like it too, but it's not our fault if you don't.
Exactly.
Like a tough titty.
Tough titties.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I would say it's different. I think we're happy to get it out because it showcases our live sound a wee bit more. Like the first two singles, even though they still that live feel a wee bit, they were kind of more approachable, like entry level kind of tunes to like show people who we were. But this one's more like what you would hear if you saw us live.
I feel like we do like much more than what the two singles show, if you get me.
I mean, for single 38s, they just came out there. Marshall and Sim West sort of kind of worked wonders with it, as in what he did with the drums, as in he didn't, I think so, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he didn't like take the drums from each wee mic, as in he just put mics above it, overheads, and sort of took that sound, so it does sound as if you've just sort of chucked us all into a room
And went for it.
clicked record and played the song. So which is what none of the other songs in the EP are like that.
Well, Scumbags would be a bit like that as well.
But they're all similar but unique in their own way, and I cannot wait to have everyone listen to it.
Smash and Grab, I think it was good to record because like we've been cutting in a book calling ourselves a ska band, but we didn't have like any tunes that had any elements of ska in it. But then we've finally got like something that's a bit more our sound. So we're very proud of these 4 tracks.
I've got to say it's...
So big shout out to Johnny Madden and Chris Marshall at Seven West because they kind of done a better job.
Here they come, it's strength and numbers, and uniforms, it's sportswear and Pringle jumpers cut up.
Every single one of them's a different story, like again about what I mentioned earlier about writing about that kind of storytelling about failures and stuff like that. I think with 38 is probably the most autobiographical I'd say out of the 4 because it's just about missing the last bus time and then
You're fucked.
like seeing the sights shown about you in Glasgow and stuff like that, and it's not the prettiest of sights. But like gang culture is written from the perspective of like a woman complaining about Neds in the local area, even though they're not doing really any harm.
They're hanging around a bus stop or they're hanging around a post office.
But there's always going to be somebody that's like complaining.
Exactly. You know, it's like an over exaggeration almost.
Aye, exactly. Scumbag's a waster of a dad. That spent his money in the pub instead of on his son's birthday present and smashing grabs.
Yeah, it's quite good how something so small, like what you're saying, it's about some arsehole who spent his son's birthday money on a couple of pints. and how you can create a full song for that. It's really good. That's my favourite. Scumbag is my favourite song from the EP. It's just fucking mental. I love it. It's really good.
Aye, it's actually
Sung so fast you can almost not understand it, but like when you listen to the lyrics, it's genius.
It is really fun. Yeah, I'd say Scumbag is probably one of the best lyrics I've written, but you can't understand a fucking word I'm saying in it.
That's good, because when you do learn it, you'll feel privileged to know them.
It's a gang, 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 they call a gang close, and a gang, 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 they run around like frozen.
So I think that it's been documented well enough from everyone you've talked about it. I think like, it's a really close-knit community. Like there's no jealousy. We all kind of work to help each other out. You know what I mean?
Everybody's all like dead good pals and that. You know what
I think. Do you know what it is? It's just as simple as everyone just really loves each other's music.
It is.
And
there's no place for false modesty or anything, but like I don't think it's everyone genuinely the music coming to Glasgow. I do believe is the best in the world right now.
Aye, shit hot, man.
When I actually think of it, I don't like. I listen to lots of stuff, but the majority of the music I listen to is all local bands from in and around Glasgow, where they're now. Some of them are now getting to big stages, and some of them are just starting out, and it's a very small space of like quality in between them. You get some bands who are just starting out who have got songs just as good as the ones that have worked tirelessly for years, but they've worked for that and it's paid off. And every song coming out right now is just. I genuinely just think it is because everyone likes each other's music, and it's just as simple as that. That's why everyone gets on with each other.
In my opinion, I think it's just some of the bands aren't getting as much recognition as they deserve.
100%.
And like, I don't know why, because there's countless bands here, man. Fucking brilliant, you know what I mean? And I'm just no getting this like
churning them out, man. It really is. So many bands that are brilliant.
The thing about the variety is, like, what I love about the variety is it gives bands an opportunity to like put on their own gigs. Like it gives bands a platform not for venue hire or anything like that to go make your own money. And
big shout out to them because they helped fund our EP by allowing us to keep the majority of the profits from the tickets we sold. And that you wouldn't get any other venue in Glasgow to do that. They help bands on such a massive level, and to all the pricks out there that are going on about Darkfruit Warrior signing in the Friday can fuck themselves because they're helping out local bands.
Aye.
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 That's it, aye.
Yeah.
Full stop.